how are we doing? Hi. Hello. Jess is in there working in the van. There she is. Give us a wave, Jess. Hi, Jess. Yes, Jess is working in the van. So I thought I would give you a little tour of the cottage because you've not really seen it properly inside or probably outside. We did a little walk around before, but I thought I'd show you the cottage. So we're just out the back now. It's a beautiful sunny day again in Glorious Island. I think there's a bit of weather coming, but we've had a lovely week, sunny week. I'll flip the old camera around for you so you can see the back of the cottage. That's what we're dealing with. A little entrance through, little chairs there where we like to sit. In the back area there, there's quite a lot of tractors going by at the moment. They're baling straw, making hay. So they're coming and going quite a lot. We've got our cows there. Our little view from the back room, from the back of the cottage. Yeah, so let's go into the cottage. It's quite a low doorway in, and the light looks okay on camera actually. I was worried it might look a bit dark, but we've opened all the windows. This is as light as this cottage gets. There's no electricity. There was electricity, but very minimal. But it's disconnected years ago. So this is where we're at. This is the interior of the cottage. So the cottage is we think about 200 years old. We're not exactly sure on the date. It's a vernacular cottage, stone built, from the stone, which is basically all around us. It's in the earth like that. We've had a hole dug yesterday and pulled out some enormous boulders. So all the stone, all the flags, everything in this cottage was all from the area, you know, as the vernacular cottages are. And this is it. The walls are pretty thick, as you'd imagine. It's been stood here for 200 years, pretty much just stood on the earth and not moved. And it's a pretty stoic building, which is kind of why we love it. Now this one's about 12 metres long. And the interior is about 3 metres, which isn't huge. It's quite a small cottage really, and it's 3 rooms. There's 3 rooms, so I'm stood in the main room at the moment, which I'm panning around, which I will show you up a bit more closely. And then there's 2 other rooms. So there's a sort of a bedroom to the rear, behind the fireplace there, which I will show you shortly. And then there's another small room, which is behind me here on the other end, which I'm reliably informed would have been the parlour or the room for Best. We've had someone just pop round recently on another job, and they said this would be the room you'd have for Best for like when the priest popped in. You'd have them in there for tea and chats and things, because people obviously, you know, didn't have a lot of money. And they had to make the best of what they had, and when they had something nice they wanted to keep it that way. So the rest of the family would all be living in here really. A lot of cottages would just have 2 rooms, but this one's got 3 with 2 partition walls in it. So what I'll do is I'll flip the camera around for you so you can see all of the exciting things we found. Yeah, so this is the back door that we've just walked through. And then on the opposite side, past the parlour, what we're now calling the parlour, was the front door with our little minty van outside there as well. I've propped both the doors open. It's a bit of a breeze today, not a big breeze, but it's a bit breezy, and these doors slam. And to be honest, once I've shown you around this cottage, you'll appreciate it can feel a little bit spooky sometimes. But this cottage, yeah, so it was lived in until about 1997, we think, at which point it just became unlived in, so effectively derelict. And it was one lady that was living here, Nora, and she was here till the late 80s, but it was always a family's cottage. and her family would have gone generations back probably, living in here, and she would have lived here with her parents, and we believe she had 3 siblings as well, so there would have been up to 6, 7 people living in this house, which I guess was a modest amount for the time. But let me show you around some of the stuff. So as it is at the moment, it's a little bit untidy. We've just laid all of our tools on the existing furniture. I'm going to sort through all these later, because we are getting in a bit of a mess now. We've been here for about 4 days, and we really need to have a bit of a sort out. This is the fireplace, sort of the heart of the home. We've just had a stonemason round, talking us through it all and what we're dealing with. It's a cement rendered fireplace, but we're going to have a little knock back and see what's behind there, but that should all be stone behind there. We've got this interesting little depression over the top, which looks like there's a whole beam going across there, but it's just like some sort of little stone detail that they've put in. But again, we need to knock that back and have a look, see what we're dealing with. One of the kind of really interesting things with these cottages is what they call the hag bed, which is by the fire. I think it's called the hag bed because they sort of said, there's usually like a little old lady asleep in the bed on the side of the fire, which is rather uncomplimentary, but there is definitely a bed there. And if I go a bit closer, you can see we've still got the original curtains on there, and you can see inside the hag bed. This is the hag bed inside. Bed's still made. There's a little ashtray on the bed. Can you see the ashtray in the corner? If I drop it down, little ashtray in the corner. Pillow still on the bed. Bedding still on the bed. And rather amazingly, if I just drop down a bit lower, just stick a boot under there, you can see the boots under there as well. Boots are still under there, even a chamber pot. Still under the bed. Bless her, Nora's chamber pot. And then we've got all sorts of things on the walls. We've got the family rosary pledge there. We've got these lovely little tea urns with objects from Egypt on, which are really, really nice. We haven't moved anything in here yet. I'm still going to sort through all of these things. So we haven't moved anything at all yet. There they are. Mary and the big man. We've got a Christian Aid calendar on the wall from 1997, and this is Nora's hat. Apparently one of the neighbours came round to see us yesterday and came in and she said, she was always wearing that hat. And then we have the rather cobwebby windows. The window frames don't look too bad actually. They look pretty good on the inside. From the outside they look a bit rough, but we're wondering whether we'll be able to save these. We hope so. Really nice little sash windows. And again, we've got lots of possessions again. So we've got Nora's little sewing box there as well, which has still got needle and thread in. And then we've got little mirrors. There I am. Hello. Nice to see you. Little lamp. And more pictures on the walls. And it's all just still here, which is amazing. It's all still hanging up. I mean, it's been hanging up for 30 years. On this side, we've got the incredible dresser. We absolutely love this dresser. So all this furniture is very much in character with, the building. This dresser is absolutely incredible. Still got lots of the cups on. Just show you some of the things on here. So again, this is very traditional piece of furniture, which we do want to keep, and we do want to kind of put back in this room. We do love it. There's this ceramic here, which I'm told is very big to the area as well. I can't remember what it was called. Shall we have a little look? Sorry, I'm trying to navigate a garden strimmer here. Oh, it's broken. It's broken. Let's have a look at it. It is broken. Oh, it is broken now. So we've got this little cup there. Can you see that? Yeah, there you go. And there's nothing on the bottom. Nice little design though. Lovely little design. Look at that. Very nice design. Apparently that's like a local design. Yeah, and all sorts of bits and pieces going on here. We got a clock in a box here. I'm not quite sure why she would have done that, but there's a clock in a box. Tiny jar of buttons. I mean, it's amazing, isn't it? All these bits and pieces, all these lovely little cups. You know, and we'll keep as much of this as we can. You know, and we'll reuse as much as we can. These bowls we think are particularly nice down here. Get those cleaned up. Yeah, we love those bowls. But yeah, we're going to get that cleaned up as much as we can. And then we have at the bottom here, we have a really beautiful sturdy table, which again looks in really good condition. There's been no damp in the cottage. Seems like no water's got in at all. The roof seems to be secure. Past all our rubbish there, but look, we've got another nice little chest. Yeah, so everything seems to have kept very, very well. This is the parlour, so this is the smaller rooms. Apparently this would have been the room for best, which I've not really been in much. It's a very small room. It's probably 2 meters by 3 meters, so it's like the size of the average bathroom, I guess. And you can see some of the original stonework there. We're going to start chipping away at these walls and see what we can find. We've had a stonemason come out and assess it for us today, actually, and he was very positive about the building and what we can do with it. So he suggested maybe we have a little go on this wall here, on this back wall first. There you go, there's Nora's coat still hanging up. Coat hangers, but look, I mean, the wall it looks good, you know, it looks good. And this is back to another window, another really lovely little window, and there's Minty again with Jess working. But again, lots of knickknacks, lots of rubbish as well, but lots of bits and pieces. We even got like washing powder and washing up liquid and things like that around. Just trying to show you those on the floor down there. There's the table with the bits, all sorts of bits and pieces. There we go. Old bed frame there as well. Very old bed frame there. So whether that bed would have been in this room or not, I don't know. But there is a market for the furniture. People do like this old furniture, obviously. So nothing will go to waste. It will either we'll either use it ourselves or it'll be given away, or so, you know, maybe we'll sell some of it. I don't know, but the bits of furniture are kind of they're going to stay. So this next bit here, look around the fireplace. This is Nora's bedroom, or would have been a bedroom. So I'll take you through past the calendar into the third room. It's very, very low door. I'm a 6-footer, and I'd say this door is about 5.5 feet height. All the doors are this height. And then we come in to the bedroom. So this is a thing of absolute wonder. Still got the carpet down. It's very, very green. Lots of photos on the wall. And brace yourselves for the fireplace. Here we go. You ready for that? Look at that. It's unbelievable. So that's Nora's fireplace in a bedroom. So she's got lots of pictures in there. Drops down to a little fire grate there. There you go, look at that. Then we've got newspapers on the floor. She's got lots of chests and wardrobes here as well, which, like I say, we still haven't been through any of this. This is all to look at. And what have we got on the fireplace? Well, we've got these lovely old switches on the walls, which we love. And I don't know whether there's like a new version of these kind of switches that we can get. We're thinking, well, maybe something like that would actually be really nice. If we get something like that in brass or something inside, we think that might be a really nice material to have as switches. And then on here, what have we got on here? We've got some great stuff. Look, we've got some old batteries. We've got another old switch. We've got a figurine of Mary there. We've got a souvenir of Knock. There's a big shrine in Knock. Knock's not too far away. And that's a little a shrine of Knock. And then we have photos. So these are all just family photos. We're not sure who of. We're not sure who's Nora. Is that Nora? I'm not sure. But above Nora's head, there is a swallow nest. The swallows have got through into this room. Not for a long time, I don't think. The previous owner, the local farmer, he boarded it all up from the outside so that the birds couldn't get in. That's the doorway there. That's the bedroom window. But you can see with the bedroom window's open slightly. I think that's where the birds were getting in, so we boarded up the windows to keep it all steady. And then in the corner, we've got the wardrobe. Still got clothes in it. Again, we still need to go through all of this. It's quite a shallow wardrobe, but there are boxes at the bottom as well. And then I've noticed for the first time there's other shoes down here. Oh, there's another pair of boots. She liked a boot, did Nora? Yeah, so we've got all sorts of bits there. And then we've got a dressing table. Can we get on there? There's the dressing table. So we've got bits and pieces on this dressing table. Again, I don't know what is salvageable, what is just rubbish. A torch there, because there's no electric in this house, so you need a torch. Oh, there was also a battery-powered radio as well, I noticed. Yeah, so this is like a card-made button box. It's got little buttons inside it here. And all sorts of other little knick-knacks and things. And excitingly, we have lots of photos here as well. So again, I'm going to be going through all of these photos. These are all just left out. And you can see what great condition they're in. I mean, these have just been sat here, as far as I'm aware, pretty much untouched. So you can see what condition we're in here. There is a photo somewhere which I'm just looking for, which was one of the first photos I found, and it is actually of the cottage. Here it is. So it's not the best photo, I guess, for visual, but historical context. It's pretty exciting because it's Nora's third from the left there, and that's like we think that's probably with her siblings or something. I know it's Nora because it says so on the back. But yeah, she's out front of the cottage. The orange paint you can see in the window in the photo, there's still some of that on the frames. And the flags that they're standing on, that's what I dug out the first day we got here. Because I'd seen this photo and I was like, there's flagstones on that floor under the grass, because the grass went all the way to the front door. So I knew there was something under there. So we found that, which is really, really good. So I wonder if there's any other clues in these photos as to what else might be lurking around. Or if there's any other photos of the house, which would be more exciting. I think there's supposed to be some photos of the yard somewhere, like as it looked. But there's lots of other pages in here. Pages and dates and things. There's lots of babies. Who knows who these babies are? Lots of very old photos. Look at that one there. This hasn't got a date on. Some very old pictures. So I'm going to look forward to going through all of these. I'm going to put all these in a box. Or even just keep them in this album, actually, because this album's in quite good condition. Yeah, they all are. Amazing, aren't they? All from like the 1950s, 60s. Absolutely amazing. So there you go. So that's all good fun. And that's pretty much it. Have you got any questions about this? I mean, it's pretty extraordinary, isn't it? Sorry, I'll just move that around. Have you got any questions about this? It's pretty extraordinary. Look at the detail on that. Isn't that beautiful? Nora probably made that herself. Who knows? Very, very beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, I wonder how much of this we can actually keep. Yeah, so lovely. So that's the cottage. So I'm going to walk out the front now. Shall I walk out the front? Let's walk out the front and see what Jess is up to. Oh, she's not in her seat. I think she's moved. Hey, there we are. Beautiful. And there's the cottage now. There's the beautiful cottage. And if we walk a bit further, you get a special treat. And you get to see the cottage and the van. How's about that? Let me bob you down a bit so you can see it. Oh, wrong way. Wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. There you go. Look at that. There you go. That's a treat, isn't it? You can see both. The cottage and the van. Fantastic. Right, this horrible melamine. What? But what are we going to find under it? Ooh, it's like all breaking up. That's not very nice. I'm going to just chuck that straight outside. There we go. Gone. And what's this underneath it? Ooh. There's another very, oh look, oh hello. It's like past the parcel, isn't it, but with a table. Another layer of wrapping. Outside. Right, you ready? One more? Oh, hang on. Looks like it might be. Oh no, there's another one. Oh, and another one. Ooh, look at the table under there. I think it's got like another cover on. It's covered, but then it's got another cover on. My days, look at it. Although, to be honest, I think that's a bit of a goner. Yeah, absolutely riddled with woodworm that is. That's no good for anything. It's fucked. Yeah, that's gone, isn't it? That. Jesus. Let me show you. Nice sort of like patterned. I don't know what that is. Is that veneer or they just stuck a mat to it? Yes, they just stuck a mat to it. Look. Oh, there's the table underneath. Wow. Look at that. And that is riddled with woodworm. The whole thing is really riddled. You can see the feet are all rotting away and everything. But the other bits of wood I found in here had woodworm as well, so maybe they've just jumped across. So what I need to do with this is get it outside. Right. I'm gonna go and get a hammer or something. I think this will just fall off. Yeah. There you go. This will go in the garden. Right. Now I need a little hammer. Little hammer. There's a little hammer. I think if I drag it, I don't think it'll make it outside. Look at that. It's so knackered. Look at that. Can't see that. Well, firstly, I can't see it getting through the door. I reckon if I kick it, it'll just fall apart. There you go. There you go. How's that? Yeah, the whole thing's just done. It's toast. It's toast. Hello, is this microphone working? It is working. Hi. Hi, hi, hi. What a beautiful evening. Check that out. What a beautiful evening. Isn't that bloody gorgeous? Superb. Got the beautiful sun there. Fantastic. Got Minty looking sexy as hell. Look at that. Wow. What a machine. We got the superb toilet. Absolute lifesaver. And then we have the creepy old cottage. But look at that. Beautiful. You can see the landscape. I'm going to lift you in the air and see what happens. See if you get a really good view up there. How's that view? How's the view up there? All right? Superb, isn't it? Look at that. You see them cows? Yes, there's the cows. And there's my big pile of rubbish as well. Fantastic. Let's go around the back door. Hey cows! Hello! No, not interested. I put some bird food out the back, but nothing's come down yet. I'm hoping I might snag myself a chaffinch or a robin. Right, let's get back in this cottage. Oh, geez. Nearly had you. Nearly had you. Right, let's get back into the old, into what is going to be the kitchen. Right, I've got a bit more sorting out to do here, so I'm just going to drop you here. We'll get this sorted, and then I think that's it for the evening, because in the next hour or so it'll be dark. What kind of brush is that? Interesting, isn't it? There's bristle, really stiff bristles. A beautiful little bottle. Look at that. It's very sweet, isn't it? Look at this. This is an old Adidas bag. Carrier bag. Old Adidas classics. Like a little blanket. That's alright. Nice. Check this guy out. That's amazing. Like, it's in really good condition. Oh, I quite like him. What do you think? He's alright. It's like new. I'm going to keep that guy. Love that guy. Love the old cardigan there. Oh, bless her. Where's that from? Oh, St Michael's cardigan quality. Look at that. It's a quality item, isn't it? And again, it looks amazing condition. I mean, it needs a bit of a clean, but it's like new. We're now on a suitcase here. What is in this suitcase at the bottom of it is a newspaper from 1962. Oh, it's the Manchester Evening News from 1962. This is a whole payslip, and there's lots of these. Isn't that interesting? Right, you see that? Is that going to focus? There you go, a little shilling. There. Then on the back there is a bull. You see that? And the date on it is 1935. Ooh, is this trousers? Oh wow, look at those trousers. See these breeches? Look, little buttons for your suspenders. Look at that. Proper old fella trousers, aren't they, them? Fantastic, they've got turn-ups and everything. They've seen better days though, haven't they? Do you think? Woo! Ta-da! Oh my god, look at this lamp. Wow. Oh my god, look at this. Wow, that's pretty nice, isn't it? It's got birds on it, it's got stalks on it. Look at this lovely oil lamp. Look at that, beautiful glass. It's seen better days, but can you see the base on there? Look at that. It's all stalks on there. Like American stalks or egrets or something. Isn't that great? Beautiful glass dome. I mean, it's not never going to run again, but decorative, isn't it? Wow. There you go, treasure. We found some treasure in the little box. There we go. Poured my beer now. I'm enjoying my beer. Cheers, everyone. Welcome to Ireland. Welcome to our adventures. Yeah, let's hope things go smoothly. They won't go smoothly. But cheers, guys.